Well, I just think you're just annoyed because obviously Radio Ulster hasn't been in touch to ask you on. Probably, I think that's more what you're annoyed about, Tim. But I think that in terms of the media has panned it. There's no question about it. I did a segment yesterday on Talk Back with William Crawley, and we were talking after the interview with the Deputy First Minister about the system. And I do think we have systemic problems in Northern Ireland that I think are worth more of the attention. I think that was where the conversation needs to move. So, for example, we've combined government departments, which have not worked. Again, Tim, you were probably part of that deal and that handiwork to merge the departments together. So this is why you've got infrastructure, which just doesn't seem to be capable of building infrastructure. We've got a Department for Economy that isn't working the way it should. We've got DERA, which isn't working the way that it should. The environment and agriculture together, that's not working the way that it should. And I think the problem is that you can have all the programme for governments with all the ambition and the targets in the world. And you're right, Tim. We can lament the political class as much as we want, right? But until we actually change how we do government, whether it's the Ulster Unionists and the SDLP, because in all lands we're making these barbs to Matthew O'Toole during the week in the chamber saying, look, you guys led executives before and look at the performance. Same thing, DUP and Sinn Féin from 2007. Look at the performance. We've now got Alliance in there in bigger numbers, and look at the performance as well. So I do think that there's a system conversation that needs to happen. But I think it is a wee bit easy just to turn around and go, well, the media are too negative. Media are negative everywhere. Look, go ask John Swinney what he thinks about the Scottish media. Go ask Keir Starmer what he thinks about the British media. Micheál Martin about what he thinks about the Irish press corps. Politicians will always give out about negative coverage from the media, Tim.
But I don't think it's good enough, David. I honestly don't think it's good enough to just simply say, well, we just need to change the system. Hold on. We're talking specifically about the programme for government. Let's take the system that we've got. That's a separate conversation. What do you want politicians to do for a programme for government that would be received positively by the press? That's the question I'm asking. Forget about system change. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen anytime soon. We're going to get to the election in 2027. We're going to have to do this process again.